Morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Thank you for coming through. Really appreciate it. Just one blonde streak always gets me, man. How y'all doing? Thank you so much for coming through. You know what I'm gonna ask. You know what I'm gonna say. If you guys could do me a favor, if you haven't done so already, and if you're new to the channel or if you're returning viewer, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Hit the like button, guys. Go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe today. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I had to take a few days off because the draft didn't necessarily go the way I thought it would. So I needed a couple days to process, but it's okay. We're gonna definitely discuss it today. Kind of give you my grade on what I thought the picks were. Obviously, it's a 2023-2024 draft, so we're very excited to see the additions that the team has selected for the year. We're so happy right now. Yay. Uh, but go ahead and hit that like button, guys. As always, we're gonna go ahead and have some fun. So today we're gonna discuss all four players that the Miami Dolphins drafted this year, as well as my grade, my thoughts, because I had mixed emotions. So there was actually, and I know I wasn't the only one. I'll tell you that. So we're definitely gonna discuss that, and also too, I will be prior to discussing the Miami Heat and the Florida Panthers because they're both doing some very beautiful things, guys. So that's what we're gonna be focusing on today. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit out of character, but you're gonna get a little preview for the Panthers and the Heat games today because it's just amazing what they're doing. Both franchises are really putting South Florida sports in the map, and I'm such a huge fan and so happy that I have to shout them out and kind of give you guys a little preview. So I'm gonna give you that preview first because they both played today. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go over the Miami Dolphins, all seven. Well, we only picked four picks, but you know what I mean. We're gonna go over the entire draft, the people we picked, and kind of go from there, guys. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to go ahead and put it in the comment section. Go ahead and ask. You can put Miss Phins, MISSPHINS. That way it's easier for me to see it, and I can just whoosh, go and get it. If not, I'll still go ahead and answer your questions. So, um, but yeah, just make it easy for me to answer your questions. As always, thank you so much. Really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys for for coming through. Let's see here. So let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Let's go over the very first thing I need to go over, and I'm gonna go with let's go with hockey first because hockey just started. You may or may not be a hockey fan. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be because the Florida Panthers are doing things that are just amazing. Right now, they just beat the number one seed, the President Cup's winner, the Boston Bruins. It was insane. They were down 3-1 in the series, came back, made it 3-2, then came back and won and made it 3-3, then came back to Boston, went up 2 goals, then gave up a goal, gave up another goal, 2-2, gave up one more goal, 3-2, and with 90 less than 60 seconds left in the entire series, Verhage goes ahead and scores and allows for the tie and overtime. It was insane, amazing game 7 versus the Bruins. Completely shocked the world. Then in overtime, I mean, to seal the deal, to make it happen, absolutely amazing and very exciting. And the Panthers never stopped. They really, time to hunt is their hashtag. Like we have heat culture. For them, it's time to hunt. For the Dolphins, it's fins up. That's our hashtag. For the Panthers, it's time to hunt. Obviously, being the Panther. For the Heat is Heat culture. Those are like our hashtags that everybody knows. Um, and men were the Panthers hunting those bears. Man, they just are. They just. I mean, they did as the eighth seed, the lowest seed in the Stanley Cup playoffs. They did something that happens, but the way they did it was extremely improbable. Going down 3-1, almost nobody comes back from that. And they did it. And not only that, they beat the number one winningest team of all time of all NHL. And and they did it over time. I'm just like, thank you, Panthers. Much appreciated. So this is your Panther. This is your Florida Panthers. Uh, uh, what do you call it? Your Panther section right now. I know it's not Dolphins. Deal with it, people. Okay, because I have to talk about the Florida Panthers. Let's see here. So yeah, so thank goodness that the Florida Panthers have been going insane. The way they've been winning has been amazing. And you know what? There's no other way of saying it except keep following the series because this is the first time in a while that we've made it to the second round, and I'm so excited. On the other side, the Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Tampa Bay Lightning, our nemesis. Every time we go against the Lightning, we lose for the most part. So, uh, yeah, I'm happy. Now we get to go against Toronto, and we play tonight at 7 p.m. Yeah, 7 p.m. We play tonight in Toronto. This is going to be a fun series, guys. It's going to be 2 games in Toronto, then 3 games in Sunrise, Florida, and then 2 more games in Toronto. So we'll see who wins. But I just want to give you that update there because the Panthers are doing something that's extremely beautiful, and we got to support our teams, okay? So that's the Florida Panthers for you. Now let's talk about the Miami Heat. Oh man, I know, guys. I know. I know. Listen, I know it's not NFL, but I got to do it, man. The Miami Heat are hot. White hot Heat playoffs. Insane. They be the number one overall team in the Milwaukee Bucks versus Gianni Antetokounmpo and Cast. Even though he did miss a couple games, they were able to go ahead and do it. And again, the Miami Heat, just that grit, man. That grit, that grit, that grit. So Miami, wow, you played insane. Jamie Buckets, Jimmy Butler, Michael Jordan's secret baby. From what everybody keeps telling me, he's just on another level. Yeah, amazing, amazing, absolutely amazing. The Heat win that first series. The AC beating the number one overall team, which is amazing in the East. Now they're playing the Knicks. They just played the Knicks on Sunday. That was an intense game. As you know, the Heat and the Knicks. That rivalry goes back to the 90s. It's a brutal. I'm talking fist fights. I'm talking punishment. I'm talking real fouls. These lame, flagrant. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is a series to watch. The Heat came out with a win. Now it's game 2, but we gotta watch out. We'll see if Jimmy Buckets gets to go ahead and play because he got injured, roll his right ankle, and hopefully he'll be able to go ahead and still play. So that was it, ladies and gentlemen. That's your Miami Heat. That's your Florida Panthers. Go ahead and check out both. Oh man, that was awesome. Awesome. Absolutely both. They both play tonight. Panthers at 7, Heat at 7:30. You can watch one on ESPN, the other one on I think Bally Sports or TNT if I'm not mistaken. So go ahead and check them out and support yourself for the teams. But let's go ahead and get started, guys, with the Dolphins. As you know, because we're a Dolphins channel. Oh my goodness. Why do the Dolphins need this off season, ladies and gentlemen? Why do the Dolphins need this off season? Because hey, it's been a little crazy. Before I get to the Dolphins, guys, I gotta say hello to you guys. Because why not? You know what I mean? Why not say hello to you guys? And as we're talking, let's see here. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Work. There it is. Let's see who we got in the building. Crazy Dolphins. Salutations, Miss Fins and Fins family. How you doing, buddy? Thank you. Miss Fins. Good morning, Miss Fins. Dolphin State of Mind. Thank you so much. Mountie Fins. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning to you, sir. Alan Mitchell, how you doing? Good morning, sister. Love your channel. Thank you so much, Alan. I appreciate you. Good morning, Jeremiah. Miss Fins. Got to have you back. Hope all is well as good. Yep, we're alive and kicking, sir. Can't complain. Let's see here. What's up, Money Fins State of Mind? Yep, yep. We draft a good backup QB. Hey, we're gonna discuss everything, guys. What's up, guys? How you doing? Good morning, Mark. Welcome. Good morning, Miss Fins. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much, sir. Happy Tuesday or Taco Tuesday, like most of us might know here in the States. How you guys doing? Yes, yes, yes. I agree. Congrats to Panthers. The Heat. I know it's exciting. What's up, Adam? Welcome. Good morning. Let's go, Panthers. Thank you. Right? Thank you. I'm not into hockey, but I do support Florida sports. Thank you, Crazy Dolphins. You know what? I get it. Not everybody watch all the sports like I do. But it is good to support. You know what I mean? And guess what? If we end up having a parade because the Heat won the championship or the Panthers won the Stanley Cup, hey, I'm still taking a day off. I might be sick. You know, the Saints don't tell my bosses. What's up, Jimmy? Welcome. Good morning, Miss Fence. Everybody, welcome, welcome. Sax man, how you doing? Good morning, Miss Fence. Yeah, it's getting white hot in here with the Miami Heat. It is. Good morning, Scotty. Had a great time at Air Show this weekend. Hopefully, you were able to catch some. Oh, Scotty, that's great. Well, actually, Scotty, fun fact, I didn't get to catch it this weekend, but last weekend I did go out. I did go out there, and I was able to catch them practicing. So it was actually pretty cool. I got to see a lot F-15s or F-18s. I think they're up to F-18 right now. So I did get to see the Blue Angels. They were pretty cool. So the different formations, I got to see them practice. So that was cool last weekend. And then so yeah, so that's great. I'm glad that you and your family were able to enjoy that. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Uh, go for it, Miss Fans. Yeah, so hey, I had to give you the update. You know, it's Florida sports. So there you go, guys. Now, as far as the Heat, when we talked this entire off season, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about a few things. You know, what do we need as fans? You know, we get to see what's going on, what's out here, what we're missing, what we lost, what are we gaining, guys? But before I get into that, I can't. I need you guys' help, please. We gotta let everybody else know that we're live, and the easiest, cheapest way that you guys can help out Miss Fans. As you can see my name, Miss Fans. Thank you, thank you. Please go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Let's hit that like button. We got 15 people in here, only 9 likes. If you guys can help me out, that would be so amazing to be able to go ahead and let everybody else know that we're live. So please, 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 please go ahead. Okay? Please go ahead and let everybody else know that we are live. Okay? I need your help because at the end of the day, I can't do it by myself. And we're so close, guys. We're so close. Absolutely so close to 1,000 subscribers, guys. Uh, definitely, definitely, definitely looking forward to that. So please help out Miss Fans. Go ahead and hit that like button. You guys already know this. I don't say it. You already know. And I appreciate each and every single one of you. Guys, everybody on Twitter and Twitch, thank you so much for joining this morning in the Miss Fans show. Thank you so much. And as always, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, please. It is the only way to do it. If you guys do want to go ahead and donate, you guys know I appreciate it. You do not have to do it. I know not everybody can financially support, but those that can, even a buck, man, it really does help. So I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And if you do want to donate, you see it down there in the little what's that thing you call it? The scrolly thingy. It's the only way I can say it. The banner. There you go. The little bottom scroll banner. And it's also in the description of this channel. I have Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Definitely go ahead and um, check it out. Because if you're able to go ahead and assist, I really do appreciate it. So if you want to go ahead and support the channel too, you can check out easiest one tends to be Cash App. That's the Cash App, $ Miss Phins. That way you guys can go ahead and help out. I also have Venmo and I also have PayPal, and it's all in the description. I don't like to ask, guys, but everything that you do donate, it does go back to the channel. You guys already know this. It helps everything out, and it allows me to still continue to give you guys great content. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much for all that you do because it does help. So, back to what the Dolphins needed. We identified, ladies and gentlemen, we need to replace Kasicki, so we need a tight end, blocking tight end. We definitely need linebacker help because that secondary needs help. Um, tackles with a set of tackles, preferably an actual right tackle that isn't another convert that was a left tackle that we could possibly move to the right because it always happens and it never works out. Or a guard at least that we can go ahead and do that. Defensive line as well to assist Wilkins or AKA replace Wilkins. So those are kind of the top needs that we were discussing for the Dolphins. And you guys are chatty today. I'm loving it. Let me get through here real quick. You guys are in it. Adam has love that logo, man. We have the sickest logo in the entire NHL. Sorry. Well, NFL too, but NHL for sure. Look at that. Florida Panthers. That's the original one too. Love it. The Florida Panthers and Miami Heat are awesome. However, not as awesome as the Sixers. Oh, thank you so much. Good morning, Edward. Welcome, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, guys. If you can help me out, you see it here. Slam the like button, please, and let's go. Okay. Appreciate you guys. I mentioned on channels before the draft that we brought in Cube, cornerback and running back the most in the top 30, and Greer's known to draft top 30. I was told I was absolutely wrong. I get it, Scotty. I get it. You were right. You were right. Literally on both of them. So, hey, you're 1,000% right. But did we need another running back? Did we need another corner? You know what I mean? Did we need what we picked up? Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to discuss that right now because, as you guys might or might not know, with. Sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was actually kind of funny because I there was a point for me that I was like, did the Dolphins just what did the Dolphins just do? Like, because Dolphins will always dolphin, you know what I mean? But sometimes you hope, like, nah, there's no way. There's no way the Dolphins are gonna do that. Why would the No way. Dolphins are not doing that until you realize who, who the Dolphins are, and you're like, you know, it's, why do I even bother? Like, why do I bother? Why do I always do this to myself? Because it just hurts, man. It hurts because you're ready. You're ready to take that move, that step forward, and you're ready to go ahead and really have you want to be able to go ahead and see that the Dolphins have that same vision, or at least that you could understand the same vision the team is going towards. We're all in. We're buying to the all in. We're gonna give up every. We're like hybrid of what the Rams are doing and whatever, and we want to go ahead and give all that up. We want to be able to go ahead and just be in that same mindset as the team with who they're picking, so that we know, so we can feel connected. And sometimes I feel like with the draft, we never get it. Like we just, oh man, it's funny. It's funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fun. And this is the thing. Why do I care so much? So sometimes I'm just like, I shouldn't care as much as I do, because I feel like I'm always hurting myself. I know I'm not the only one that's hurting. And you know what? We're gonna fully give grades to all of this, and I'm gonna break down every single one of these players, because it's important that we understand and we try to figure out what were the Dolphins thinking. You know what I mean? Because guess what? We're not in the room. No matter how many, what do you call it? No matter how many people, how many. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. What the what is this? Oh, I'm about to say. Um, no matter what you say, you're always gonna want to have your players be as good as you need them to be. But the Dolphins sometimes we just don't get the heck they're trying to do. We don't. So before I break down, let me see what you guys got to say here real quick. The draft was honestly disappointing. An undrafted pick in Aubrey Miller was my favorite pick. That's a shame. I'm not even I'm not even talking UDFAs, man. I'm just talking straight up draft, because I know they're not done picking up UDFAs, and I'm probably gonna do that separate. I might just do UDFAs on Thursday. But yeah, I get it. I think with the Smith selection, Needham starts the season on pup and possibly stash the season. I don't know, maybe. I have Miller as a UDA fan at 53 this season, Pilly as well. Okay, I hear you, Mark, but I have to get back to you with your question because I'm multitasking. I got it. Will Michael Turk be our next punter? We gotta see. Bailey on has 1 million guaranteed money. Turk can get the job done if he really outperforms him. We'll see. Let's see here. Okay, okay. So let's go over it, and we're gonna go one by one because uh, this was a doozy. This was a doozy. I'm not gonna pretend like it wasn't a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. We got Cam Smith. So with the 51st overall pick, the Miami Dolphins select Cam Smith, cornerback out of South Carolina. Or more like, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care what you tell me. Nobody was thinking Cam Smith at 51, man. Nobody was thinking Cam Smith at 51. Nobody. Nobody. Tell nobody. Nobody was. And, it's not like I'm upset or nothing. I might actually be upset, I'm not gonna lie. But it's more of corner, man. Uh, and I'm just like, oh Christ, come on, come on, corner, man. I was thank you, Jeremiah. I know I love sound effects too. I don't have that little fancy tablet like Stephen D does yet, but once I get a little more donations, I'm definitely gonna I'm thinking of getting those. But for now, it's just all me. Like what the man cornerback after the 82 million quarterbacks I feel like we have. Man, I was so pissed. I'm like, of course, the Dolphins, of course, the Dolphins would do this. Why? Because we're just the Dolphins. We always do some like this. Forget the fact that forget the fact that we have like I don't even say this. Forget the fact that we have needs because why not? It's like who cares about needs at this point? But come on, man. A corner. Okay, this is the thing, and this is what I need people to understand. I'm not mad at him being selected. I like the player. I just don't know if I would have selected him at the 51. That was my thing, man. That was my thing, and I'm just like, oh, come on, yo. Scotty, you say we're up to 88 with the UDF face already committed. That's great because we need 90 to take it to the into training camp. So that's good. Cam Smith, first round talent. It was definitely best player available. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Oh God, trust me, I get it. Adaman says, "What if our hurt DBs come back from injury and look like Noah? Y'all gonna be glad they got Cam Smith." And you're 1,000% right. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know Trill's coming off of an injury. So is Needham. So everybody's injured. I get it. That's just the nature of our team. We love injured players. But so I get it. I absolutely get it. I'm not even gonna pretend like it's not a real thing. It is absolutely a real thing. And I understand why we got the pick for depth. Totally get it. I'm not and like I said, I'm not mad at the play. I like the player guy. I mean, based on what I've been able to see, I mean, it looks like he's got some ball skills. He went ahead and had 6 interceptions, 24 pass breakups in his career, college career, which is not bad. He does have some athleticism. He's got a good size, so that's always a good thing. Being that he is tall as heck, he's 6 feet, 188 pounds. You know what I mean? Out of South Carolina. Obviously, we drafted him. So far, he was second team All SEC. So another SEC guy, which we can all attest. I don't care if you do or don't watch college football. The ACC is the closest thing to professional. It's like the SEC is more like varsity, and then every other conference is like junior varsity. I'm not even gonna lie, and you guys, I'm sure, will agree. The SEC is the closest thing to professional football than any other conference out there. Period. Don't even matter. You say what you will. If your feelings are hurt, too bad. The ACC, I feel like is the next one. Like if I had to rank, it would definitely be SEC and in my opinion, SEC, ACC. But that's just my opinion. But those are more very, you know, what do you call it? Um, yeah, very, very close to professional football. Now, as far as Cam Smith, I mean, we got him at good value. He was rated to go in the high second round, like high second round. So it was a good value pick. To Scotty's point, definitely best player available. They probably didn't even think he was going to be available at that time. Um, and you always want to be able to shore it up. Now, this is such a Vic Fangio pick. You know what I mean? And I'm a defensive girl. I love defense, 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 defense. Let's get it. Um, it's just maybe not what I was expecting at that particular position. So I don't want to. I don't want to pretend like you know we can't do our jobs, but I get why. It's such a Fangio pick, you know what I mean? And in my case, I feel like Fangio at the moment carries a little more water than McDaniel, even though he's the head coach, you know what I mean? We know the dynamic. Head coach by committee, so let's not lie. But I'm glad it is depth. We just got Jalen. He's the Byron replacement, which is good. Cam, I expect them to start, or at least, be the first starters rotational from what we're expecting with Fangio, because he was out for an entire year, essentially revamping his schemes and stuff. But might actually call for three corners, which it's okay. I'm all for it. But man, I feel like we could have gotten somebody else. But there were so many more players available at that spot. I feel like too that we probably could have just traded a few picks back, picked up an extra maybe third or fourth to help us out. But whatever, it is what it is. It's what we got. Just like last year, we were stuck with four picks. And interestingly enough, out of those four picks, only one actually ended up starting, and ended up being our last overall pick. Man, can you believe that? So we don't know what's gonna really happen. We hope that Cam will be able to go ahead and really be a solid, you know, backup, rotational player that we can use. Now we just have nothing but depth when it comes to that cornerback room, especially now that we got X on one side, then we got Ramsey on the other. We got Cam Smith. Essentially, he's X's replacement for the future. It doesn't scream we're into it now. That's the one thing that I would say. I was expecting the all in kind of, you know, from the Dolphins with these picks. But I guess they're thinking, okay, we gotta be replacing some contracts, and that's probably why they picked Cam Smith. I'm cool with it, and honestly, with Fangio, he probably is like, okay, this guy definitely fits my scheme and what I'm trying to do. To shore up that defense, sir, get what you need, which is fine. Just moves everybody else back. I mean, Cam Smith is gonna back up X. You got Kader Kohu that's backing him up, and Needham who's also there. We got Crossan already, Igbo, Iggy. We got Tino Ellis, and obviously Trill, who's gonna be coming back. So we got a good cornerback room, in my opinion. Some injuries are concerned, but as far as when it comes to corners, I get why they did it. It's just it kind of like I was pissed. Not gonna lie, I was very upset because I was expecting somebody else. You know what I mean? I was expecting other needs to be taken. So that was it. That was um Cam Smith that we picked up in the third round with their 51st overall pick, guys. How do you grade Cam Smith? Let me start a poll here real quick. Grade Cam Smith pickup. Do you think it was an A pick, B pick, C pick, D pick? No apps, because this just makes no sense. Uh, There you go. Go ahead and grade it. As far as for me, guys, this particular grade, let me since I'm not done. Uh, I can't give it an A. It's just not. I'm not giving it an A. Hell, I don't even want to give it a B, but I'll give it a solid B because I feel like it wasn't really more like we're all buying in. I'll give it a B. I'll be nice. I really want to give it a B minus if I'm gonna be honest with you, because at this point we could have had O line, we could have had running backs and Gibbs who was still available. We could have picked up in the tight end. That would have been a starting tight end, but you know what, blocking tight end. But it's not there. So yeah, so that'll be that B. I like the player. I don't know if I would have picked him there. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Devon a chain. I've heard this man's name like a million different ways, and I'm like, am I gonna say this right or no? But yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins with the third round, 84th overall pick have selected Devon or Devin, or I don't know at this point, a chain running back out of Texas A&M, or more likely like what? Yeah, that was it. Running back, because we don't have running backs. Why not? More running backs, yay! We're so excited to get more running backs because it's not like we don't have running backs because apparently we don't have running backs. You know what I mean? It's just wow, it's just so excited. Yay. Ugh. Anywho. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got a chain. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, look, I get technically Mostert is really the only one we have under contract, really with some real money in there. As far as Wilson, Gaskins, what's the other one? Ahmed. We could have moved off from them. We weren't really committed to the other three guys. The thank you, Jeremiah. I get what you guys are gonna tell me right now. What do you mean, Miss Fans? He runs a 2-3 in a 40 yard. He's a speedster. Another speedster for the Dolphins. Yay! Why not? It's because that's all we give a crap about. Yay! Let's go ahead. More pigs. More speed. Yay! So excited. Absolutely so excited. You know? Listen, guys, I'm not gonna apologize for the way that I feel. This is just my opinion on how I feel. I mean, great. Again, it's not the player; it's just where we got them. And I posed this question because I was live in a few shows, and I was like, "Listen, this is my issue. More speed, more speed. Who gives a cow? How about more speed? What did that speed do to us when we were up against the 49ers and when we were up against the Chargers? Where was that speed? Hmm? Please, somebody, backers. Where was that speed? Like, come on, man. I was so disappointed, man. But of course, that was just my initial reaction. And I know I wasn't the only one reacting this way, so do not pretend, be holier than thou, and pretend like I was absolutely in love with this pick. You know what? Fine. If you were absolutely in love with this pick, good for you. I personally was like, come on, man. But I get it. Running back. Let's not pretend like people don't get injured, and that's a very difficult position to come back from, especially when you have injuries to your lower body. Why? Because you definitely need him as a running back. And look, this guy, it's not like he's not good. We have Raheem as our number one back, Wilson number two, Ahmed Gaskins, obviously. Now we bring in a chain. He's gonna be inserted into this lineup. It's another one for the for the future. He does have some ball handling skills, which always helps. You know what I mean? You always want that out of your back. At least for me, the primary objective is you better be able to catch that ball and secure it. That's ball security. It's important for me for my running backs, but I totally understand, absolutely understand that he's a speedster. He's gonna be able to go ahead and do it. And no, I'm not trying out for TJ. You guys are funny. Okay. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Miami increased speed limit city-wide to accommodate the Dolphins. Dolphin, that's cute, Scotty. I like that. I know it's nothing but speed, nothing but speed. I get it. You know, it's the one thing that I'm like, I understand. It's just. Ugh. And real quick, as you guys pick your grade for the Cam Smith, 41% of you guys gave it a B. 41% of you guys gave it a D, 11% a C, 5% an A. I understand the mixed emotions, ladies and gentlemen. We probably think more what we need versus BPA, best player available. It's fine, guys. Like I said, initially I was like, oh, Dolphins. But I get it. Fangio guy fits in his scheme. And on top of that, too, he should be able to go ahead and be kind of like a security blanket because we do have several guys coming back from major injuries. Hopefully they'll come back great. But in case they don't, we do have somebody here that hopefully will be able to be right on on be able to play right away. As far as Devon, a chain. Definitely insane speed, guys. That's the one thing I keep hearing from everybody. Speed, speed, speed. Zooming everywhere, Because Miami, for some reason, it's in love with speed. And they just. Let me not, because this is a PG show. I was about to say something that I probably shouldn't have. Yeah, exactly. Now, I understand he's also kind of a dual threat running back too because we can use him in special teams for our punt returns, kick returns, which is a good thing. Obviously, I thought that's what we brought back some Barrios for, but having, I guess, two guys is never a bad thing, right? Double up. And what I'm about to say, if you know, you know. Two is one is none. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. If you don't know, too bad. Then figure it out. Definitely crazy speed, obviously. From his scouting report, he's got good vision, especially running in between the tackles, which is something you do want, especially with the O line that we have. We're gonna need somebody that can see those holes when they are opened up, and that's always a good thing. Definitely always a good thing that you want out of your back. Obviously, there is some upside, and I do feel like we will be using him dual threat for special teams and offense. But as far as the pick, again, I'm not mad at the players. Just we had Washington right there, man. Oh snap! I'm telling you guys, I was screaming. Obviously not at the camera while I'm live, but in my brain I was like, Washington was right there. I know he fell some more after that. There's something wrong. Okay, fine. Something wrong with Washington. It is what it is. At this point, look, guys, I feel like we got somebody that we will hopefully utilize. You know what I mean? But I don't know if I trust this offense to be able to do it. Since I don't know, we didn't do it last year. So that's just me. Maybe I'm being a little too cynical. But go ahead and grade the chain pickup, guys. Go ahead and grade the chain pickup. Obviously, like I told you, now we got five backs, bringing them into, and again, I'm not going over UDFAs just yet, guys. Do that later, probably. Yeah, do that probably Thursday, because they're still picking up people, and we're gonna still, I want to round it out so we can take a look at the entire depth chart here. We had a shot at the quarterback from Clemson. Who was that? White. What was the name? The guy that was real pissed in the first round. Just sorry. Orton Jalen is going to be playing a lot of slot, in my opinion, and we can't. We have Cam. We don't take a step back outside in order to do that. I get it. Totally get it. Our own fan draft board echo chambers put specific positions in our minds. We really didn't go in appreciating taking best player available. I understand, Scotty. I get it, Scotty. Absolutely get it. Major health risks with Washington. Miss Fancy needs surgery. Listen, the Miami Dolphins love players that are injured that need surgery. Just got out of surgery. Do I need to spell it out for us? Tua, Tua, Tua. Come on, man. We don't care about injuries. Let's be real. And don't pretend like the Dolphins do either, because we love drafting players that are injured. We love picking up players that are injured, so just coming off of an injury or about to get into an injury. So please, um, yeah, let's not pretend. Man, we got a real draft expert in. I'm just, I'm not an expert, guys. I'm just giving you guys my opinion for each position. Hopefully we should be able to go ahead and get use out of him. Okay. So it's Tua's fault we didn't draft Washington? Why would you say that, Jimmy? That had nothing to do with Tua. I'm just giving an example that we don't mind if somebody's injured because look, we drafted Tua. Like, and he came off a career ending, not even season ending injury, career ending injury, and we still drafted him fifth overall. So this whole there are a lot of questions on his health. I don't want to hear that. The Dolphins don't care about that. And they prove that every single year with picking up players or bargaining shopping. Look at our left tackle who literally only plays 11 games, doesn't even practice because he's so injured. Again, the reason why I brought up Tua is because Tua is the highest rated pick that we have with major injury concerns, and we still did it. So I'm proving the point that I'm saying that nobody in the Dolphins really care about injuries because that's exactly what we hire for. Wow, Jimmy, listen to what I'm saying because clearly you're not. Anyways, Elijah Higgins, ladies and gentlemen, with our third pick in the 2023-2024 draft, the Miami Dolphins in the sixth round, 197th overall pick, elect Elijah Higgins, ladies and gentlemen. Elijah Higgins. Elijah Higgins. Wide receiver out of Stanford. Oh Lord. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know what y'all talking about. When it comes to Higgins, I didn't even see the rest of the, the draft. didn't. I didn't even know we picked a wide receiver till this morning. I'm just being honest. I didn't. I didn't. Not knowing we picked a wide receiver. Why not? Because we don't have wide receivers. Let's team. Why would we want to? I don't know. Pick a position we actually need, right? You know what I mean? Like, why? Why should we pick a position we actually need in the draft that we can get that's cheap? It's okay. I get it. Real quick, just to back up, 43% of you guys gave it a D for a chain, the pickup in the second, in the third, fourth, third round. Sorry, 31% gave it an A pick, 12% gave it a B, and 12% gave it a C. So very mixed emotions when it comes to a chain. I totally get it, guy. I was right there with you. I don't pretend to be holier than now. Trust me, I get it. And I was feeling the same way. Now, some of you guys are telling me he's probably going to play tight end Higgins. Why would I want a wide receiver as a tight end? That makes zero, zero sense. To get a wide receiver to try to convert him into a tight end? What? That makes zero sense to me. We don't need a wide receiver. We need a blocking tight end. That's what we need. The Dolphins don't need a wide receiver tight end or a pass catching tight end. We need a blocking tight end, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need a blocking tight end. Why do we need a blocking tight end? Thank you so much for asking, ladies and gentlemen. Much appreciated. Why do we need a blocking tight end? Simple. Because we didn't have enough blocking in the O line from our tight ends. Mike Gesicki, as amazing and to me, obviously, might be a little biased when I say this. Literally the best tight end we've had ever. And I'm aware of Anthony Fasano, phenomenal tight end. I still pick Gesicki over him. He just didn't block as efficient as we wanted. You know. Uh, And that is something that is huge when it comes to the Matt McDaniel scheme. So we let him go. He goes off to enemies. So it is what it is. At this point, we just have to deal with it. But now we get Elijah Higgins that we're trying to convert to tight end. Why? Oh, he's a big body, Miss Phins. He's 6'3", 234, out of Texas, coming from Stanford. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yay. Um, nah, he didn't. He just didn't block well. Doesn't mean he refused to block. He got better over the season, but it's just not to the standard that we need for the O line. So it is what it is. Everybody keeps telling me, "Oh, he refused to block." No, he just was learning how to do something he was never asked to do. You know, funny enough, we love to give some players the opportunity to develop, but others we don't like to give them an opportunity to develop, right? We don't like to allow other players to develop in certain things that they may need help with, but we love certain players to get the opportunity to develop, right? Not for nothing. Hey, fans, what can you say, right? But what can we say about scouting report specifically for Higgins? Obviously, he is a big body, being 6'3", not as big. But guys, give me a second here because I need to take care of something real quick. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. I freaked out for a second because my heart dropped. Actually. Anyways, we'll see. Um, but yeah, so we got Higgins. Apparently, he's gonna be turned into a tight end. Hopefully, he'll work out for us. I wanted Washington because he was a pure blocking tight end that could catch. My emphasis is I don't need a dual threat. I need a blocking tight end. That's what I need for this O line. What's up, Kenna? Oh, I didn't even see you. Hey, good morning, sir. Good morning. How you doing? Well, oh, delusional Patriots fan. How you doing, buddy? Saxman. I feel like Saxman. I say good morning to you. Good morning. Yes, Curtis. Curtis, we said good morning. That's right. We did. Big Slick. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Yes, yes, yes. Green Rat, good morning to you, sir. Now you gotta do more research on him. Miss Vince Higgins is fire. Hey, listen, I'm gonna do super deep dive on every single one of them even more. As the off season goes off. I'm just giving you guys my opinion, my analysis from and my experience, honestly, because that was a up and down. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, you probably meant yeah, I was on the phone. That's why I couldn't really pick up. But yeah, no, it was what do you call it? It was what is word? An experience. My emotions were up and down. I'm not gonna lie. So yes, let's get here. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I wasn't sure. Thank you guys. Thank you for letting me know. Um, so yeah, so as far as when it comes to Elijah Higgins, we got him in a good spot. He was ready to go higher than that. So at least we got a little value with him. You know what I mean? But no need to spend an early pick on tight end. Not enough footballs to go around. Totally get it, AB and B. And good morning to you, sir. Totally get it. But man, dude, 84 was not that bad. 80, we could have gotten. It's just me. It's just me. Um, it's just hey, it is what it is. Right now, when it comes to his overall, one thing on his little thingy is he doesn't get open well, and he's really not good with contested catches. So that's going to be interesting, especially since we know that that's one thing that Mike Gesicki was able to go ahead and provide. Phenomenal catch radius as well as insane catches. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Now, one good thing about him, from what I hear, that he does force some missed tackles from the opponent, so that's always a good thing. As far as him, we should be able to go ahead and see how this offense is going to utilize his skills. Obviously, we have Tanner Connor as far as our depth chart. Obviously, Durham Smythe automatically became tight end one. Eric Saubert, he's number two. Obviously, with his experience, at least we got some experience. Higgins three, Tanner Connor is four. At least that's what they're listed as the depth chart so far. What we really need is blocking tight ends. I'm hoping with Smythe, I'm not worried about it. We know he can block. We know he's got hands, so I'm not. He's really good. But with Eric, we got to see what Eric can provide us. As far as Elijah Higgins, I'm not trying to say he's a project, but he is a project, meaning that he's technically a wide receiver that we're going to be converting to tight end, which is one of, as you guys have noted before, because I have insanely intelligent fans here. It is very hard to transition as a tight end from college to the professionals. And right now, to do that plus change positions, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. But we're gonna have to trust in our coaching staff to be able to do their job. You know what I mean? That's all we gotta do. And I'm with it. I'm for it. Let's see here. AKA Hobbs, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. AB, you said they also got Julian Hill at tight end. Yes, yes. So I know that they got several under UDFAs, but I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get through everybody today. So Thursday we're gonna go over all UDFAs. Right now, I think Scotty was the one that told us we're up to 88 players so far, which is good because we need 90 for the training camp and OTAs and all that good stuff. So we'll be able to go ahead and go over that in details, and because it's just so many more UDFAs, I wanted to give them their own show. Good morning, the touchdown with Doug Smith. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Miss Finch show. Thank you so much for coming through. Guys, if you haven't done so already, I already did. I don't know about you guys, but I already did. I got the pleasure of working with Doug over here in obviously when we did the special round 2 and 3 with Stephen D over there at Miami Sports Music. We were able to go ahead and collaborate together, and it was a lot of fun. Really great talking to you, Doug. Amazing, mind blowing. The analytics for this man. So if you guys haven't checked them out, please do me a favor, real quick. Go to the Touchdown with Doug Smith. Go subscribe to his channel and go and support him because phenomenal, phenomenal content over there. And on top of that, too, I mean, we want to continue to support our Dolphins content creators over here. So go check him out all social media and also subscribe to his channel because it's just great content. It was thank you, thank you, thank you for coming through. Listen, we got to collab. Absolutely got to collab, man, because I absolutely loved your takes when it comes to it. And you walked me off some ledges. I'm not gonna lie. I was ready to like what is it? I was ready to go, but we helped me walk off some ledges. So yeah, we definitely got to collab. We gotta DM me if you have Twitter. DM me on Twitter because that's the easiest way to contact me, and we can definitely schedule out. As you can see, my show's early 8 a.m. because guess what? We want to be able to give you guys that morning rush. So, but thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. AB, you said this a chain gonna be the best running back on the roster. I hope so, man. Absolutely awesome, and I can't wait. Yep, Steven is the man for sure. Let's see here. I be on edge too as a Phins fan. We all are, right? I'm telling you, for real. But AB, AB, sir, I'm hoping and praying that a chain does end up being that player, that running back that like our other running backs is able to give us consistency, flexibility, and give us continue to add on to that that average of yardage that we were able to get from our running backs last year because we had a good room. We were averaging 4.8 yards per carry. So if we can continue that and maybe even add to it, that'd be great. Because hey, I absolutely support all of our plays. You know what I mean? It's just now we got Elijah. Hopefully, as a tight end, with that conversion, it works out for us. I just need to see the blocking because that's gonna help our O line, and that's my number one thing. We need the O line help. And with that being said, being how it just kind of ties into the last one for us. That's definitely somebody that we're gonna have to discuss, which is Ryan Hayes, ladies and gentlemen, with the seventh round pick, number 238 overall, the Miami Dolphins select tackle out of Michigan, Ryan Hayes. Or like honestly at this point, I mean, what can you say? What can you say? You know what I mean? What can you say at this point when it comes to Ryan Hayes? I'm not even mad. I asked for a tackle. We got a tackle. You know what I mean? Don't you mean future Hall of Famer Ryan Hayes? Hey, don't even. You know what? Not for nothing, but You cannot pretend like players that come out, later in the draft aren't good. Um, it's just that sometimes you gotta be like, man. Sometimes you question, I don't know how I feel about a tackle literally at the end of the draft, but at this point he could have easily been a UDFA. Um, based on where we expected him to be, this does tend to be a steal, I guess. Oh, can you really call it a steal? More like a good pickup based on where we ended up getting him based on where he was supposed to projected to go. Loving the Ryan Hayes pick. I noticed at the Senior Bowl, Isaiah Foley got destroyed by him. Hey, I love it. Showed the video of him getting trucked at Senior Bowl. Good morning, AK Hobbs. Good morning, Manzana. How you doing, buddy? I hear people say Ryan Hayes might end up as guard because of short arms. Man, he also got short arms too. I can't be dealing with Eichenberg 2.0, man. But anywho, let me not jump into conclusions. He's getting unearned credit for being a good online. From what I hear, it's very similar to Eichenberg. I believe he only allowed one tackle last year, if I'm not mistaken. So far, his draft report, his scouting report, yeah, that arm length was an issue, ladies and gentlemen. I did hear about that. Obviously, it does give concern when it comes to power, being able to move people. That's not gonna be good. Now he does have experience in the left tackle position. Like I told you guys, I don't know how I feel about taking another left tackle and then moving them to the right. We'll see. According to the Oh, we always find hidden gems, Crazy Dolphin and UDFA, so I'm not even surprised. According to the depth chart for us, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the O line, obviously, we got Teron on the left. We got Kendall Lamb, who's his backup now. Ryan Hayes is technically listed as third left tackle. Um, he might play guard depending on what we end up doing, but it is a possibility. I'm at Michigan. Kid was a weakling on the line. He can run block pretty well, but his pass blocking is total garbage. Thanks, AK Hobbs. Appreciate you. Play Tony Michigan online, a bunch of 5-star talent. He was basically the worst one. Wow, you guys really are not liking this. Well, let me change then. Let me see what you guys got to say. So I asked y'all real quick. Let me go back to Elijah real quick. I asked you guys rate the Elijah Higgins pickup. 36% of you guys said D. 31% of you guys said C, 28% of you guys said B, and only 3% say A. So another mixed emotions. Well, I don't think that was kind of mixed. That was more like you guys absolutely didn't like that pick. Like this. I'm sorry. Yeah, I get it, guys. Trust me. A lot of the times when it happens, especially for us as fans, we have a vision and we think the Dolphins have that same vision based on the move they've already made, but we just don't know exactly what they're thinking. Apparently he's the 15th tackle where he was ranked. He should have gone maybe like 199th. So for us to get him in 238 was, I guess, a good pickup. But yes, I understand everybody's concern. Trust me. Hayes is not better than Lamb, in my opinion. I get it. I'm telling you, I totally get it. But that is something that we will have to deal with, ladies and gentlemen. Another left tackle that could possibly pay guard, whom we expect to be able to do it. Now, he did have 30 career starts at left tackle. That should help. Maybe he might actually end up being a backup to Teron when he does go down. And yes, you heard it. When he does go down, because he doesn't play 17 games. Um, but yeah, but he definitely fits a zone blocking scheme over pass blocking. Not necessarily what you expect now, as far as for for us. This O line is looking atrocious, man. Left tackle Teron, then you got Liam as left guard. You got Connor Williams as center. Robert Hunt is the only stable piece in this team, and O line as right guard, and then you got Austin Jackson and right tackle. Hopefully, we should be able to go ahead and you know have decent output from him. Just another. We also got another center, Ulave, I think is his name. That's good. Hey, good morning, Mark Wayne 100. How you doing? I think we're still going go after Dalvin Cook. What do you think? Great question, buddy. I'm gonna answer that in a second. Let me highlight this puppy so I can remember. But let me finish over here. So this was a very interesting draft, guys. I mean, I get it for us. The 7% who gave Hayes and A are Bills fans. You're funny. It hurt. This was a very confusing draft at times because it's like I get we can use that position, but you really wanna go ahead and take a draft pick for that. So yeah, the original Miami sound effects machine. Thanks, Jeremiah. It, it's rough. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely rough. Not what we expected, obviously, but with Ryan Hayes, is just another body, in my opinion. We have to see what they end up doing. Hopefully, we can get some good production fans, especially if he's gonna end up backing up Teron. Teron's gonna go down, so we're gonna need somebody that's gonna be solid, that we can actually count on being there and not be a total drop off. So, if he can provide us that, then man, I'm all for it. It's just, ladies and gentlemen, oh, I'm just a little happy, guys. We got 2 new subscribers. Shout out to the 2 new subscribers for Miss Phins, man. And right now we're at 888 subscribers. Listen, guys. Obviously, you already know 8 is my favorite number. Hence why I love Gasicki, because he was double that. And now we are at 888 subscribers. Oh, man. Thank you, guys. One step closer, guys. Well, we're like 112 people away from 1,000 subscribers, guys. We're so close. Oh man, so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to take a minute real quick. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already, man. Please do. Really do appreciate you guys. Oh my god, we are so close. We're so close. Wait, did I just say 112? Like 112? Boom, 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 boom. If you know that song. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Yeah, I'm not gonna continue singing it because it's supposed to be a kids show, but you know what I mean. PG show. Guys, thank you. Subscribe to Misfits YouTube channel. We only need 112 more people to 1,000. Let's go. Oh man, I'm so happy. God, I'm so happy. You guys are awesome. Obviously, it's a public service announcement, guys. You already know. Please keep it clean. As you guys keep doing it because you guys respect this channel, and I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. So thank you so much. Go ahead and keep it clean. PBS Kids, guys, we're so close to the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Thank you. And as always, like I always have to say, we win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life. Okay. So I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. As you know, in this off season, you can get us Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 a.m. Eastern, every single Tuesday and Thursday. So check it out. We will be discussing UDFAs on Thursday. That's going to be fun. Break them down. because there's a lot of UDFAs and we're gonna go ahead and do it. But thank you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Please hit that like button. Please continue to share. Please follow me on all social media, guys. I gotta put the little Twitchy one, but um, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. I forgot Facebook because honestly I don't even know how to work it, but I appreciate you guys. Miss Finn, thoughts on my last two comments? I'm gonna give you a minute because give me a second because I'm in the middle of this. But yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I'm just so happy right now. So yeah, thanks. Just excited. I'm just excited. I'm just really excited. So thank you guys. Wow, really, Green Rat? If you think a sick he's a bum, hit the like button. Hey, if you really genuinely think so, go ahead and hit the like button. I don't, obviously, but I'm not gonna stop you. It's your opinion. Uh, Jeez. But I'm just so happy. Happy. Ah, okay. So let's get back onto this. You guys had a question, so let me go ahead and answer this question. What was that question? Wayne. So Mark Wayne, he asked, "Good morning. I think we're still going after Dalvin Cook. What do you think, man? At this point, the Dolphins are gonna dolphin more than anything else. We gotta see if we end up doing it. I don't put it past them. Do I could see them possibly getting more? Sure, I could probably see them. If they really want to get Dalvin Cook still. Understand this, guys. He's not gonna come anytime soon because Vikings are waiting till June 1st, post June 1st, so that they can go ahead and save an extra, if I'm not mistaken, $11 million if they go ahead and cut him after June 1st. So yeah, so don't think about it anytime soon. It is what it is. But it's still a possibility out there. Definitely still a possibility. Let's see what else. Congrats and sis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me check it out, Amazano. You had two things. Miss Fins. I think fans were overreacting just a little when they saw we drafted Ken Smith and us started attacking the kid like he wasn't a good prospect because the choice didn't fit their narrative that they wanted and the player they wanted to the Dolphins. Yeah, I mean that's what we were talking about. Listen, it happened to me. Players, I was like, man, so much potential at 51 and 84, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, Dolphins are going to pick whoever they end up picking. Obviously, we can only analyze the moves that they made based on what we think the direction of the team is because of what they tell us, obviously. But yeah, I honestly, at the end of the day, we just have to wait and see. I'm a week one girl. I gotta see it once. Gotta see the product on the field before I can make any adjustments. And obviously, anybody that got drafted today, we gotta wait 3 years out to at least to make a full evaluation. Right now, Cam Smith was a wasted pick, of course. Anthony liked it. No, not necessarily. AK, it's just maybe not necessarily a pick that everybody wanted. Last time we drafted, we ended up with Jackson and Eichenberg. Oh, last time we reached in the draft, we ended up with Jackson and Eichenberg. You're not wrong with that one. Dalvin Cook really wants to come to Miami. I know he does. He wants to come to the Dolphins. Do the Dolphins want him or not? Uh, Now, from what I hear, if I'm not mistaken, he's open to negotiations and even a lesser amount. He is from South Florida, so he wants to come back home. Like most players, I'm not surprised, are from South Florida. They obviously want to go ahead and come back home. It's just we have to wait and see what the Dolphins do. Plus, also think about it, guys. Once we get rid of Byron Jones, we're gonna get those 60.3 or $16.4 million in the books. That's just by him alone. And then if we do anything with Wilson, we can add extra money where we can end up in 21, $22 million extra. So there's some moves still to be made. So I'm not saying that it's not a possibility for us to get Cook or anybody else or any other free agent. It's just that right now, it's more wait and see because we gotta wait till post June 1st to get that money back. You know what I mean? So that's all. I don't want to hear any blame on the O line in 2023. Why would we? Uh, Why would we? Let's see here. Cam Smith is definitely Howard's replacement, and you know what? That's exactly what it looks like, Mark. Exactly what it looks like, and you know what? I'm not even surprised. Real quick before I move forward, because I know I didn't say it. So we asked for you guys to rate the Ryan Hayes pickup. Obviously, 47% of you guys, Jesus, said D. 23% of you guys said C. 19% said B, and 9% said A. So very interesting. Very interesting. Clearly, most people were not happy with that pick, but we'll see. Um, we'll see. All these, at the end of the day, guys, we were kind of like last year. I still remember when they picked with the seventh pick, the Miami Dolphins, seventh round pick, Miami Dolphins pick, Skylar Thompson, quarterback out of Kansas. We were like, what the quarterback? What the? Why do we need a quarterback? We have a quarterback in Tua. This literally makes no sense. Oh God, I can't stand this team. I'm telling you, I know. Trust me. And guess what? That same seventh round quarterback ended up starting and finishing our playoff game. Who almost be if it wasn't for McDaniel being unavailable mentally, I feel like we might have actually pulled off that win. You know what I mean? We weren't supposed to win that game. And even so, with the seventh round rookie, with like what's his second start, third start, maybe one win under his belt, and almost beating the number one team in the division. Come on, man. Nobody saw when we drafted Skylar Thompson that we were going to talk about him being anywhere near playoffs at the end of the season. So you see what I mean, guys? We can't totally judge these right away. We got to see what happens throughout the season. Obviously, having those four positions, corner, running back, wide receiver slash tight end, I guess, and tackle, it's going to be very interesting. We got to see. Obviously, a bunch of UDFAs that they were able to go ahead and bring in, which we'll discuss on Thursday. But this overall draft is very tough for me to grade because my expectations were one thing and the reality were completely different. So if you had to grade this draft, grade the draft, grade the draft. I mean, just grade the draft, grade the draft. What do you guys think? I'm not putting. Forget it. So I know some of y'all gonna want me to put uh F, but it's not gonna happen because they don't give me five choices. They only give me four. So go ahead and put that graded draft real quick for me. Another thing too, is Kiriko trash now after him being tucked up all year? No, not at all. But thank you, Delusional, for bringing that up because you reminded me of something that I was gonna say. Um, Cater Kohu, another one. Undrafted free agent. We weren't expecting him to play as much as he did, but due to injuries, we ended up needing him. You know what I mean? So not everything's gonna be all doom and gloom. You know what I mean? It's just maybe we don't understand the play or the pickup at the time we get it. That's all it means, guys. But what do you guys think? Go ahead and grade the draft overall for the Dolphins. I'm gonna tell you my overall draft because to me this was very interesting draft. Oh my God, Richard. Good morning, Richard. F plus. Wait a minute. Isn't F plus like a 59? I feel like, right? Because I know 60 is like D minus. So 59 has to be F. Bro, you're hilarious. Good morning, Mike. How you doing? Trill Williams out there too. Yeah, I know. We have to bring Trill back. I mean, and make sure that we take care of him too. I think he's gonna be he's gonna be great for us. He's definitely gonna be great for us. Yeah. So I think that if he comes back, he should be able to go ahead and once he does come back, I'm hoping that he can come back healthy so that we're able to go ahead and utilize him because that's very important. We need more. We need more corners, and I think that he should be good. We definitely should have. And then on Thursday too, we're gonna go over so far the depth chart of what we have in detail, so you guys can see where we are right now. Very interesting, guys. Because at the end of the day, I mean, interestingly enough, interestingly enough, Dolphin. What else can we expect? Now, oh Lord, let's see, guys. Let me see. God, the grades are gonna be intense. Oh, okay. It was funny enough. Wow. Keep voting, guys. Keep voting. I need more votes before I end that vote so that way we can do it. Personally, okay. So, Kenna, good morning, Kenna. Jeez, you get a F minus minus. That would have to obviously be like if F is anything below 59, obviously F plus would be 59, in my opinion. So 55 is F. Anything below that F minus. So I guess 54 and below is an F. That's funny. But okay. So as far as overall, did we get best player available or did we get key needs? Now this is a two sides to the coin, and let me explain. Are we all in for right now win mode in this 2 year window that we have? Or are we saying we're not in a 2 year window? We're looking to make this a sustained success. Did I say that right? Yeah, sustaining success. You guys know what I'm trying to say. So in this case, it seems that more than win now mode. We all know X is gonna have to be replaced. Nobody's gonna pick up this contract. We're stuck with him this year. But I understand getting Cam Smith to be able to go ahead and learn from him, develop under him, and hopefully be his replacement. Right? Cheaper, newer, younger. This is my thing, and which I also said y'all act like we don't have another draft the next year, or like we didn't just have Kader Cole who played practically the entire season, or other players as well. So I get it, a little bit different positions because Kader Cole who could also play slot, but realistically speaking, he was opposite to Howard. So I get it. But when it comes to when it comes to the Dolphins, I guess they saw the need be a lot more than the need, and I guess they really want to shore up this team and their defense, being that we got Vic Fangio. So I get it. I'm a defensive girl. Okay, let's get it. When it comes to a chain, another running back, hopefully behind this O line, he'll be able to get and actually utilize that vision that he has to go in between tackles and really go for some serious yardage because that's what we're gonna need. As far as um for Higgins, our wide receiver slash tight end. I can't stand that because we just let go of a pass catching tight end who was the greatest pass catching tight end of all time, in my opinion. He just wasn't good at blocking, period. But he was developing, so it is what it is. Hopefully, this guy can block because that's what we need. We don't need a pass catching tight end. We had that. Hell, we had one with experience who was not only drafted but also developed by the Dolphins. So yeah, let's not go there. Miss Fans, I love finding hidden gems in UDFAs. I know it's gonna be a lot of fun. Stay tuned on Thursday because Thursday we're gonna go over all those UDFAs for sure. Our chain is going to be exciting this offseason. I hope so. You need corners for Burrow and Mahomes. I know you need corners for Burrow and Mahomes, but we are getting several really good corners that just unfortunately got injured. So, but I get where you're coming from. G, and good morning to you, sir. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see here. So, okay, guys, I'm trying to. Anybody else want to go ahead and vote real quick? What you guys give it? What do you guys give the vote? Because I want to make sure I get you guys. Yeah, good morning. Okay, one more vote, guys. I need at least one more vote. One more vote before, because I want to be able to tell you guys what my grade is. It's just funny enough. You guys are pretty much okay. Let's see here. I know we went speed on the team, but you can imagine Derrick Henry with us. Dang. What's up, Crypto? How you doing, buddy? Good morning, Miss Fins. Good morning, Crypto. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate it, man. Appreciate it a lot. Uh, Absolutely appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's sad. Michael K. Definitely sad. Um, let's see here. So, how about Derrick Henry coming over here, sir? I don't think that's gonna happen. If I won't be honest with you, I really don't. But you never know. So let's go ahead and end this poll real quick. Let me see. I gave y'all enough time. 56% of you guys gave it a B. 25% of you guys give it a C. 12% a D, and 6% an A. And you know what? I have to concur. I give this draft a B. Because it's not that we didn't get good players, guys, especially the first two picks. Cat Smith and a chain, I feel both of them are going to be able to contribute to the team. I don't know about Hayes, to be honest with you, or Higgins. I think Higgins is a project, so he might end up taking a little longer to develop. I don't know. Every player is different, so he might end up developing and transition into tight end much better and quicker, and be able to really fit the blocking scheme that we're looking to do with the O line, and that'd be phenomenal. You know what I mean? Um, as far as for a chain, obviously speed, 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 speed. It's hard to keep up with speed, but it is You can slow down speed. You can't stop it, but you can slow it down, and that does disrupt a timing quarterback like what we have. Hopefully that doesn't become an issue like it did last year, and we're able to overcome that. But it is something to keep an eye out. You know what I mean? And then as far as Hayes, it's another body in my opinion. Hopefully we can allow the O line to mesh well this offseason. Please, let's put our best five guys available. Let's make sure that we can go ahead and get them to do what we need them to do. So I thought overall I had to give it a B. I can't give it no high. I wanted to give it a B minus to be honest with you, but I give it a B because I do think at least one of these guys will play and possibly even start. I think more likely is going to actually end up being, interestingly enough, it could actually end up being Hayes, if I'm going to be honest with you. Because you know our history with the seventh round picks. Hey, ka-dunch. But sky's the limit, so I gotta say. As far as for the rest of them goes, very possible for us to do it. Um, Hopefully it's not because of injury. You know, nobody ever wants that, but it does happen. You know what I mean? It does happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I'm trust me when I tell you, I absolutely get. I get it. Not everybody was super thrilled with this draft, but that is the 2023-2024 Miami Dolphins draft pick analysis. Obviously, we talked about the needs. Hopefully, we're able to go and do it. And we did. If you just tuning in earlier, we kind of previewed the Florida Panthers versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yes, that is hockey, guys, but it's listen, it's South Florida sports, and we're gonna talk about it when they're doing incredible things like they are right now. That game you can find it tonight at 7 p.m. Hold on, yes, tonight you can find it at 7 p.m. on ESPN. You're gonna find the game one of round two in the Stanley Cup playoffs, Eastern Conference semifinals. So let's go Panthers. Let's go beat them Canadians. Well, no, sorry, the Maple Leafs, because there's actually a team that are Canadians. So, but yes, let's go Maple Leafs. Let's go beat those Maple Leafs. You guys can go ahead and watch it on ESPN at 7 p.m. tonight, and also the Miami Heat. You have playing tonight at 7:30 p.m. on TNT, if I'm not mistaken, and you're able to go ahead and take a look at that. So great things are happening in South Florida sports, guys. Again, this is Miss Phins. I am Miss Phins. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Thank you. Keep showing love. Keep hitting that like button. Keep sharing, guys. We're only 112 people away, guys. We're so close to 1,000. I can smell it. Help me give away some free stuff, guys. Okay. Thank you so much. Good morning, God Soldier. I don't think this draft makes us better. No rookie we drafted is even gonna start. You never know, because it happened last year. We said the same thing. So, but thank you so much for coming through again. This is Miss Phins. I am Miss Phins. Like I always like to say, we win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life. Thank you so much for having me, guys. You take care. Have a great night. Bye bye.